Hello friends, now we'll start the chapter number 1 from the Mathematics 1. Now in this chapter we will learn directed angles, angles of different measurement, units of measure of an angle, length of an arc of a circle, area of sector of a circle. Now let's recall. We know how to draw the acute angles of different measure. In a circle, we can find arc length and area of sector in terms of central angle and the radius. Now see, this is the figure. Draw the angle ABC of measure 40 degree. And now see this. पहिल्या फिगर मध्ये बघा की त्याचं मेजर ऑफ अँगल हे क्लॉकवाईज सेन्सने घेतलेलं आहे. Someone can write the measure of angles in this manner and someone can write the measure of angle. That is a measure of angle. This is the 40 degree. Okay. In the figure, both the figures, the angles are 40, but one is measured in anti-clockwise direction and the other is measured in clockwise direction. Now, we will differentiate between such angles. Now, let's learn. Directed angles. Consider the ray OA, rotate it about O till it takes the position OB as shown in the figure. See this is the figure. O is rotated up to it take the position OB. Okay. The angle so obtained due to the rotation is called the directed angle AOB. We define the notion figure of the directed angle as follows. Now what is the definition? The order pair of the rays OA bar and OB bar together with the rotation of the ray OA to the position of the ray OB is called directed angle AOB. If the rotation of the initial ray is anti-clockwise, then the measure of the directed angle considered as positive. It's in anti-clockwise sense. If it is a clockwise, then the measure of directed angle is considered as a negative. Okay. In the order pair OA bar and OB bar, the ray OA is called the initial ray and the ray OB is called the terminal ray. Okay. O is called the vertex of the angle. Observe that in figure, we note that the OA bar comma OB bar, they are not equals to OB bar comma OA bar. Okay. It means that their measures are not equal. Okay. That angle AOB is not equals to angle BOA even though they have the same amount of rotation. Okay. Now the zero angle. If the ray OA has a zero rotation, that is, it does not rotate, the initial ray itself is a terminal ray OB. Okay. OA is the initial ray and the same OB is also the terminal ray. Okay. The angle so formed is called the zero angle. Next, one rotation. After one complete rotation, if the initial ray OA coincides with the terminal ray OB, then so formed angle is known as one rotation. Angle AOB is 360. Means what? It is like this. That it starts from here, okay, and ends here. That is a complete one rotation. And this is first in anti-clockwise direction and the next is in a clockwise direction. It is in a one rotation. Measure of angle AOB is equals to 360. Okay. Now the straight angle. Straight angle म्हणजे काय? After the rotation, if the initial ray OA and the terminal ray OB are in opposite direction, then the directed angle so formed is known as straight angle. Okay. O is the initial ray and the OB is the terminal ray. If they form the opposite ray, then they are called, it's called the straight angle. Okay. आता इथे अँटी क्लॉकवाईज सेन्सने गेलेला आहे आणि हा क्लॉकवाईज सेन्सने गेलेला आहे. They are in a opposite ray. That is they have the same origin. ray OA and the ray OB have the same vertex, but they are in opposite direction, and such type of angles are called the straight angle. Next, note that in this case, AOB is a straight line. Half of one rotation angle is a straight angle. One rotation चा जर आपण half केला, that is called the straight angle. Next, the right angle. 1/4 of one rotation is called as a one right angle. Okay. एक total rotation असेल, okay, आणि त्याचा 1/4 part is called the right angle, and it is also half of the straight angle. Straight angle चा तो half देखील असतो right angle म्हणजे. Okay. Now the next, angles in a standard position. In the rectangular coordinate system, a directed angle with its a vertex at origin O. Okay, vertex at the origin O. The initial ray along the positive x-axis is called angle in standard position. प्रत्येकदा आपण OX हा initial ray consider करणार, and it is along the x-axis, and this type of angle is called the angle in a standard position. Okay, the angle XOP हा angle in a standard position है. Angle XOQ, that is also in a standard position. Angle XOR is also in a standard position, but the angle POQ is not in a standard position. Angle POQ is not standard position because its initial ray is not along with the x-axis, and hence it is not in standard position. Angle in a quadrant. A directed angle in a standard position is said to be in a particular quadrant if its terminal ray lies in that quadrant. That is, in figure, angle XOP. The terminal ray OP lies in the first quadrant, therefore it is in the first quadrant. Angle XOQ is a directed angle. Its terminal ray lies, that is, a terminal ray OQ lies in the second quadrant. Okay. Angle XOR, it lies in the third quadrant because its a terminal ray OR lies in the third quadrant. Now the next is a important. Quadrantal angles. A directed angle in a standard position means what? Its initial ray lies along the positive direction of the x-axis, and whose terminal ray lies along the x-axis or the y-axis is called quadrantal angle. That is, angle POQ is a quadrantal angle because its a terminal ray OQ lies on the x-axis. Angle POR is a quadrantal angle because its a terminal ray OR lies on the negative x-axis, or it lies on the axis. Angle XOS is also the quadrantal angle because its a terminal ray OS lies on the negative y-axis, and hence the definition: a directed angle in a standard position whose terminal ray lies along the x-axis or y-axis is called quadrantal angle. म्हणजे त्यांचे टर्मिनल रे हे ऍक्सिस वरती असले पाहिजे. ओके, आपण त्याच्या आधी काय पाहिलं ते अँगल इन अ क्वाड्रंट, त्यामध्ये टर्मिनल रे त्या पर्टिक्युलर क्वाड्रंटमध्ये असला पाहिजे. ओके, नाउ द नेक्स्ट, दिस इज इम्पॉर्टंट डेफिनेशन, the co-terminal angles. Directed angles in standard position having the same terminal ray are called co-terminal angle. In figure, first angle AOB, whose measure is 30 degree. And what about the next measure? See this here angle. It starts from here, okay, and ends on its a terminal ray is on OB. Okay, and therefore these two angles whose first angle its a measure is a 30 degree and the second angle whose measure is 390 degree, these are the co-terminal angle. If I take the another angle, that is a angle whose initial ray is OA and it starts in a clockwise direction, and its terminal ray is on OB, is also the coterminal angle with the first one, that is a 30 degree, and the another is a minus 330 degree. Okay, in this way. And the angle whose measure is a 390. Okay, this is the 390 degree, and the angle whose measure is a minus 330 degree. These are also the coterminal angles. If you find out the difference between these two angles, 390 minus 30, then you will get 360 degree. Minus 330 minus 30, you will get minus 360. And minus 330 minus 390, then you will get minus 720. That is the integral multiple of 360. Then this type of the angles are called the coterminal angle. Now see this figure. Angle AOB. First it start from OA to OB. Next, it start and complete one rotation, and then its terminal ray lies on OB. These are called the coterminal angle. Again the angle AOB. Now in this case, the another rotation we are taking in a clockwise sense. It starts from the same initial ray and ends on the same terminal ray. These are also the coterminal angles. Whatever the measure of this angle and the measure of this angle, measure of these two angles are the coterminal. Okay, and the next angle AOB. First it starts from OA and it ends on OB. And the next, what's happening here? He take the first rotation and then the second rotation. Again, these two rotations are called the coterminal because the initial ray lies on same ray OA and the ends on the same ray OB. Okay, these are the coterminal. Okay, the directed angles having the measure 30, 390, minus 330 have the same initial ray OA and the same terminal arm ray OB bar. Hence, these angles are coterminal angles. If the two directed angles are coterminal angles, then the difference between measures of these two directed angles is an integral multiple of 360. म्हणजे त्या दोघातला अँगल्सचा फरक किती आला पाहिजे? It's an integral multiple of 360. Integral, it may be the positive, it may be the negative. Okay, and this is that is the 390 minus in bracket 330. Then you are getting the 720, and hence that is a 2 into 360. Okay, next the measure of angles. The amount of rotation from the initial ray OA to the terminal ray OB gives the measure of angle AOB. It is measured in 260. Okay, आता इथे बघा, amount of the rotation, initial ray is OA, terminal ray is OB, and it starts from OA to OB, and this is the measure of angles. Okay, now the angle is measured in two systems. First is sexagesimal system, that is a degree measure. आपण generally त्याला degree measures असं म्हणत असतो. Circular system, it is called the radian measure. आणि या दोन्ही नावं ब्रॅकेट मधलेच आपण प्रत्येकदा घेत असतो. Okay, sexagesimal system, that is a degree measure. In this system, the unit of measurement of angle is a degree. यामध्ये unit काय असतं तर degree असतं. One rotation angle is divided into 360. एक जर पूर्ण rotation असेल, it is divided into 360 equal parts. The measure of each part is called 1 degree. That is a 1 upon 360 part of one complete rotation is called 1 degree and is denoted by 1 degree. 1 upon 60 part of 1 degree is called 1 minute and it is denoted by like this. म्हणजे एक आणि त्याच्या डोक्यावरती असा मार्क केला जातो 1 and like this mark. 1 upon 60 part of 1 minute is called 1 second and it is denoted by this double dash. Okay. And hence 1 degree is equals to 60 minutes and 1 minute is equals to 60 second. Okay. Therefore, one rotation, measure of one rotation is a 360, measure of straight angle is a 180, measure of right angle is a 90 degree. Okay. And the next system, the circular measure, that is called the radian measure. In this system, the unit of measurement of an angle is radian. Let small r be the radius of a circle with center O. Let A and B be 2 points on circle such that the length of arc AB is R. Okay. यामध्ये आपण या आर्कचा लेंथ किती असला पाहिजे तर स्मॉल आर. Radius is also small r and then this is called the 1 radian. That is angle AOB is called the 1 angle. Then the measure of the central angle AOB is defined as a 1 radian. Okay. त्यासाठी काय the measure of arc must be equals to the radius of the circle. Okay. Now the next important part. To convert the degree measure into radian measure, multiply the degree measure by 180. जर डिग्रीचं कन्वर्जन आपल्याला रेडियन मध्ये करायचं असेल तर त्या डिग्रीला आपण पाय अपॉन 180 ने मल्टिप्लाय करायचं. And to convert radian measure into degree measure, then we have to multiply the radian by 180 upon pi. Okay. Taking the value of pi is 3.14. 1 radian is equals to 180 upon pi degree and that is equals to 57.3248. Okay. Here the fractional degree is given in decimal fraction. It can be converted into minutes and the second. For example, as follows, it is a 0.3248. This can be written as 0.3248. हे डिग्री आहे ते मिनिट्स मध्ये फर्स्ट कन्वर्ट करणार and therefore we will multiply it here by 60. After the multiplication you will get 19.488 minutes. Again we will convert this minute into the second. That is here is a 19 minutes. To convert this minute, that is a 0.488 to the second, we have to multiply the 0.488 by 60. Then it will be converted into second and hence it is 19 minute and 29 second and hence 1 radian is equals to 57 degree, 19 minutes and 29 second. Okay. Now the next. This is also very important relation. That is the relation angle and the time in a clock. Okay. R is called here the rotation. First is minute hand. One rotation means what? 360. One rotation take place when there are the 60 minutes. 60 minutes when there is a 360 rotation of the 360 degree and hence in a 1 minute it take the rotation of the 6 degree. हे minute hand च्या बाबतीत आहे. एका मिनिटाला minute hand 6 degree rotation करतो. 60 मिनिटात तो 360 ने फिरतो. ओके. आणि 1 rotation साठी त्याला 60 minutes लागतात. 1 rotation is nothing but the 360 degree. What about the hour hand? जो छोटा असतो सगळ्यात smaller one. Okay. That is 1 rotation means what? 360. तो पूर्ण rotation केव्हा करतो? That is 1 rotation is in a 12 hours. It means that 12 hours मध्ये तो किती जातो? 360 degree angle cover करतो तो. And therefore in 1 hour that is a 360 upon 12 then you are getting 30 degree. Means what? In 1 hour it covers the angle of 30 degree. 1 hour means what? 60 minute. That is equals to 30 degree. म्हणून तो एका मिनिटाला hour hand किती डिग्री अँगल कव्हर करतो? इट इज 1/2 डिग्री. आणि हा एका मिनिटाला किती अँगल कव्हर करतो? मिनिट हँड इट्स कव्हर्स 6 डिग्री. हे फक्त तुम्हाला लक्षात ठेवायचं आहे. या टाईपचे प्रॉब्लेम्स एक्सरसाइज मध्ये आहेत मात्र. ओके, नाव द नेक्स्ट सॉल्व एक्झाम्पल्स. कन्वर्ट द फॉलोइंग डिग्री मेजर इन रेडियन. फर्स्ट इज, सर्व प्रॉब्लेम्स मात्र इझी आहेत. सुरुवातीची थिअरी आपल्याला ती घ्यावीच लागते काही गोष्टी तुम्हाला लक्षात येण्यासाठी, जरी म्हणजे त्या बेसिक टर्मिनॉलॉजीज आहेत आपल्याला. 70 डिग्री कन्वर्ट इनटू दी रेडियन. ज्या वेळेस आपल्याला डिग्रीचं कन्वर्जन रेडियन मध्ये करायचं असेल तर त्या डिग्रीला पाय आपण 180 ने मल्टिप्लाय करणार. अँड हेन्स theta degree is equals to theta into pi upon 180 radian, and hence 70 degree is equals to in bracket 70 into pi upon 180 radian. And here जर आपण simplify केलं, this 0 get cancelled, you will get 7 pi upon 18 radian. This is the 70 degree is converted into the radian. Next, convert the following degree measure in the radian measure. Minus 120. Same thing is here. 120 ला पाय आपण 180 मल्टिप्लाय करणार. ओके, त्याला 60 ने डिवाइड करणार. देन यू विल गेट 2 and here is a 3, that is a minus 2 pi by 3 radian. Next, convert the following degree measure in the radian measure. 1 by 4 degree. पुन्हा डिग्री मेजरचं रेडियन मध्ये करायचं असेल, then multiplied this degree by pi upon 180. That is 1 by 4 into pi upon 180. Then you will get 1 into pi, that is a pi. 4 into 180, you will get 720 radian. Okay. Again, next convert this radian to the degree, and therefore radian, theta radian is equals to theta into 180 upon pi degree. Okay. पुन्हा या रेडियनचं डिग्री मध्ये मेजर करायचं असेल, 7 we have to multiply 180 by pi and then simplify. Therefore you will get here the 420 degree. Okay, a simplification करणार, that is a 3 ones and here is a 60 into 7, you will get 420. Okay, this pi get cancelled. Okay, next, minus pi upon 18 radian. Again, to convert this radian to the degree, we have to multiply 180 upon pi. Again, this pi get cancelled, and 18 ones are 18, 10s are 180. Therefore you will get minus 10 degree. या प्रकारे प्रॉब्लेम इझी आहेत सर्व ते. 4 by 7. Now to convert this radian to the degree, we have to multiply by 180 upon pi. That is a 4 by 7 into 180 upon pi. Again, the multiplication, 4 into 180, that is a 720. 7 into pi, 7 pi. पुन्हा हे लोवेस्ट करणार. Okay, substitute the value of pi 22 upon 7 and then simplify. Then you will get 360 upon 11 degree. Okay, now the next, express the following angles in degree, minute and the second. First is 74.87 degree. Okay, पहिला डिग्री as it is आहे. Next 0.87 degree. मग ते फर्स्ट मिनिट मध्ये कन्वर्ट करणार. म्हणून या फ्रॅक्शन मध्ये जे काही डिग्री आहे त्याला 60 ने मल्टिप्लाय करणार. आफ्टर द मल्टिप्लिकेशन you will get 52.2 minutes. Okay, पुन्हा 0.2 मिनिट्सचं कन्वर्जन आपण सेकंड मध्ये करणार, आणि त्यासाठी आपल्याला 0.2 ला 60 ने मल्टिप्लाय करावं लागणार आहे. देन देअर मल्टिप्लिकेशन इज 12 सेकंड, and hence 74.87 degree means what? 74 degree, 52 minutes and 12 second in this way. Now the next, express the following angles in degree, minutes and second. The first is minus 30.6947 degree. First is minus 30 degree, and the next is a 0.6947 into 60 is a minute. त्या fraction ला आपण 60 ने multiplied करणार. Therefore it will convert it into the minute. And after the multiplication you will get, तुम्ही multiplication perform करू शकता. That multiplication is a 41.682 minute. पुन्हा हा 41 हे काय आलं तर ते आपल्याला मिनिट्स मिळाले. What is the fraction part? 0.682. पुन्हा त्याला 60 ने मल्टिप्लाय करणार, and that it will be converted into the second. Okay, and therefore here is a 30 degree, 41 minutes. मग सेकंड किती येतील? That is a 40.92 second. म्हणजेच काय? It is above, that is a 0.5, and hence we are treating here 41 second, and hence minus 30 degree 41 minutes 41 seconds is converted into the minutes, degree, minutes and second. या प्रकारे आपण ते कन्वर्ट करू शकतो. Next, question number 4. The measures of the angles of the triangle are in AP. Okay. The smallest angle is 40. Find the angles of the triangle in degree and in radian. Okay. The angles of the triangles B A minus D, A plus D in degree measure. Okay. The AP मध्ये आहे and whenever there are the three numbers are in AP, then we can write. आपण या प्रकारे लिहित असतो A minus D, A plus D. Okay. As these are the measures of the angles, their sum is equals to 180. A minus D plus A plus D. कारण की sum of the measures of angles of triangles is 180. And therefore here the plus D minus D get cancelled. You will get A, that is a 3A is equals to 180. Therefore A is equals to 60 degree. Also the smallest angle, what about the smallest angle? किती येतो तो 40 आहे. A minus D is the smallest. The value of A किती आली तर 60 आली. 60 minus D is equals to 40 and therefore D is equals to 60 minus 40 and hence D is 20. What about the A plus D? A plus D is 60 plus 20 and that is equals to 80 and hence the measures of angles are 40 degree, 60 and 80. These are in the degree. आता ते radian मध्ये convert करणार. To convert these angles in the radian, we have to multiply this degree by pi upon 180. Okay. And therefore they will be, or that is a 40 upon 180 is equals to theta 1 upon pi. Okay. And hence you will get theta 1 is equals to 2 pi radian upon 9. या प्रकारे पण तुम्हाला ते करता येईल. That is a theta 1 is converted into the degree measure. That is a 40 into pi upon 180. आपल्या त्या फॉर्म्युल्याने पण ते जमता येते. Okay. Next, theta 2 is equals to 60 upon 180 into pi. Then you will get pi by 3 radian. Third angle किती आहे तर 80 degree आहे. That is a 80 upon 180 into pi. And if we simplify, then you will get here 4 pi radian upon 9. That or 4 by 9 pi radian. Okay. And hence the angles are 2 pi radian upon 9, pi radian upon 3, 4 pi radian upon 9. These are the angles in radian. Hence the angles of the triangles in degree are 40 degree, 60 degree, 80 degree and in radian 2 pi radian upon 9, pi radian upon 3 and 4 pi radian upon 9 in this way. Now the next question number 5. The difference between two acute angles of right angle triangle is 7 pi radian upon 30. Find the angles of triangles in degree. Okay. Let x and y be the acute angle of triangle in degree. Okay. And therefore x minus y is equals to 7 pi radian upon 30. Now we will convert this radian into the degree. That we will multiply this radian by 180 upon pi. Here pi get cancelled and if we simplify here 31 and here is a 6. Now 7 into 6 then you will get, here pi also get cancelled. 7 into 6 you will get 42 degree. म्हणजे काय की या दोन angles चा difference किती आहे तर 42 degree आहे. Okay. And what about this? It is a right angle triangle. So right angle triangle है. And hence I will draw the figure. This sum of these two acute angle is 180. The angle is the first one and this is second. Therefore x plus y is equals to 90 degree. Now solve these two equations. I mean a very simple equation. Add these two equations, then you will get 2x is equals to 90 plus 42. That is equals to 132. And hence 2x is equals to 132, x is equals to 66 degree. Put in equation 1 and then you will get y is equals to 24 and hence the angles of the triangles are 66, right angle is 90 and another angle was the 24. Okay. हे सर्व सॉल्व एक्झाम्पल्स आहेत ते देखील आपल्या परीक्षेमध्ये विचारले जाऊ शकतात. ओके. नाउ द नेक्स्ट One angle of quadrilateral is 2 pi upon 9 radian, and the measures of the other three angles are in the ratio 3:5:9. Find their measures in degree. The quadrilateral consider केला आपण. Okay. The first angle is 2 pi upon 9 radian, and the other angles are in the ratio 3:5:8. Okay. The sum of the angles of quadrilateral is 360. Okay. One of the angle is given to be, that is a 2 pi upon 9 radian. Now we'll convert this angle in radian, and that's why त्याला कशाने multiply करणार 180 upon pi. Here again pi get cancelled, and again if we simplify, then you will get here 20 into 2, that is a first angle is of 40 degree. Sum of the remaining angles म्हणजे काय 360 minus 40, that is equals to 320. परंतु remaining angles रेशो आपल्याला दिलेला आहे 3:5:8. Let the common multiple be x, common multiple be k. Therefore, the measure of first angle is 3k, second is 5k, third is 8k, where k is a constant, and their sum is equals to 320. 3k plus 5k plus 8k, their sum is 18k, is equals to 320, and hence k is equals to 320 upon 16, and then you will get 20 degree. Okay, the measure of three angles are, first is 3k, therefore 3 into 20 you will get 60 degree. Second is 5k, that is the 5 into 20 you will get 100 degree, and third is 8k, that is 8 into 20 is equals to 160, and hence these are the remaining angles of quadrilateral. Okay. Question number 7. Find the number of sides of a regular polygon if each of its interior angle is 4 pi by 5 radian. Let the number of sides Pn of that regular polygon, each interior angle is equals to 4 pi radian upon 5. Now we'll convert this radian to the degree, and we will multiply this 4 pi radian upon 5 by 180 upon pi. Again this pi will get cancelled. 180 upon pi, and that we will get here 36. Okay, 36 into 4 you will get 144. Okay, and therefore the exterior angle is equals to 180 minus 144, and that is equals to 36. Now there is important formula. We can find out the exterior angle of any regular polygon, that is 360 upon number of the sides, and is equals to the exterior angle. This is important formula. Therefore 360 upon n is equals to 36, and hence n is equals to 360 upon 36. 36 कडे डिवाइड होणार आणि n हा न्यूमरेटर येणार, and their division 36 1 and 10 is a 360, and hence n is equals to 10, and therefore the number of sides of the regular polygon is 10. Okay, now the next problem. These are the important problems. Find the angle between our hand and the minute hand of a clock at 5:15 म्हणजे 5:15 नंतरचा या दोघां हँड्स मधला आपल्याला अँगल फाइंड आउट करायचा आहे. हा मोठा काटा आपल्याला मराठीत म्हणता येईल आणि हा छोटा काटा या प्रकारे. ओके, when our hand moves from one clock mark to the next one, it turns through an angle of 360 upon 12, that is equals to 30 degree. म्हणजे हा our hand एका मार्क पासून, suppose it moves from 4 to 5, then it will cover the angle of 30 degree, means what, 360 upon 12. Okay, at 5:15 minute hand is pointing to 3. इथे minute hand आलेला असेल. Our hand has gone past 5. तो 5 पेक्षा पुढे गेलेला असेल. 5 नंतरची वेळ असणार आहे, तो 5 पेक्षा पुढे गेलेला असेल. So the angle between them is more than 60. Suppose that, आता इथे हा minute hand 3 वरती आहे, तो 5 पेक्षा पुढे गेलेला असेल. या दोघांमध्ये अंतर 30 and 30, it makes 60. परंतु हा जर समजा 15 मिनिटं पुढे आला असेल, तर हा आवर हँड देखील 5 पेक्षा पुढे गेलेला असेल. मग तो किती गेलेला असेल? Okay, that we will find out it. In 1 minute, the hour hand turns through 1 upon 2 degree, and therefore in 15 minutes it will cover 1 upon 2 into 15, and that is equals to 7.5 degree. Means what? 15 upon 2 is equals to 7.5 degree. म्हणजे या दोघातलं 3 to 4 30 degree, 4 to 5 30 degree, and again the plus 7.5 degree. Means what? 67.5 degree. Okay, and this is the angle between the minute hand and the hour hand at the quarter past 5. Okay, या ठिकाणी आपण कसं कन्सिडरेशन करतो की जेव्हा हा मिनिट हँड 3 वरती असणार आहे, ओके, इट मस्ट then the hour hand must be towards the 6, but up to what degree it will cover? We know that the hour hand covers an angle of 1 upon 2 degree in 1 minute. Then we will find out in 15 minutes that will cover this amount of the angle is covered in the 15 minutes. 15 मिनिटात तो या पाचापेक्षा पुढे एवढा अँगल गेलेला असेल, that is 7.5. If we add 7.5 to this 60 degree, then it will be 67.5 degree, and hence this is the angle between these two hands. Now the next. Now in the next problem, find the angle between hour and the minute hand of a clock at quarter to 12. म्हणजे 12 वाजायला 15 मिनिटं बाकी असताना या दोन्ही हँड्स मधला आपल्याला अँगल फाइंड आउट करायचा. नाव हियर the minute hand is at 9 place and the 12 hand is between 11 and the 12. If it is on the 12, then the angle between these two hands is 90. But till there is a 15 minutes are remaining to get the 90 angle, and therefore we will subtract the measure of angle in 15 minutes that it will cover the hour hand. Okay, 15 मिनिटात जो hour hand आहे जेवढा अँगल तो कव्हर करेल तो आपण 90 मधनं मायनस करणार. Okay, now see this here. At quarter to 12, minute hand is pointing to 9. Hour hand is between 11 and the 12. Though it is nearer to 12, it will take 15 minutes, that is 7.5 degree to reach 12, and hence the angle between the hands is equals to 90 degree minus 7.5 degree, and that's equals to 82.5 degree. Okay, now the next, we'll start the exercise 1.1. Now let us start the exercise 1.1. First question, determine which of the following pairs of angles are coterminal. The first angle is 210, next is a minus 150 degree. Now the solution, the difference is 210 minus in bracket minus 150, and that's equals to 210 plus 150 is equals to 360, and that's equals to 1 into 360. It's the integral multiple of 360 or 2 pi, which is an integral multiple of 360, and hence the pair of angles is coterminal. Okay. Now the next, 360 minus 30. Again 360 minus in bracket minus 30. Then you will get 390, which is not integral multiple of 360, and hence the pair of angle is not coterminal. Okay. Next, minus 180 and 540. Minus 180 minus 540. Okay, their difference we always calculate. आपण प्रत्येकदा difference घेत असतो त्यांचा. That is equals to minus 720, and that's equals to minus 2 into 360, which is integral multiple of 360, and hence the pair of angles is coterminal. Next, minus 405 and 675, that is minus 405 minus 675 is equals to minus 1080 is equals to minus 3 into 360, which is integral multiple of 360, and this pair of angles is coterminal. Next, 860 and 580, and their difference is 280, which is not integral multiple of 360, and hence this pair of angles is not coterminal. Determine again the next, 900 and minus 900, their difference 900 degree minus in bracket minus 900 degree, and that's equals to 1800 is equals to 5 into 360, which is integral multiple of 360, and hence this pair of angles is coterminal. Next, draw the angles of the following measures and determine their quadrant. First is minus 140, and if we take in clockwise sense, it is in the third quadrant. Okay. Next is 250. Okay. And this is the measure of angle 250. It is a positive, and hence we will take in anti-clockwise sense. It is in the third quadrant. Okay. OP lies in the third quadrant, and it is in the third quadrant. Next, 420. If we take the starting from the positive direction of the x-axis, this is 360, and the next remaining angle, that is a 60 degree, and it is in the first quadrant. OP lies in the first quadrant. Okay, and hence the terminal arm OP lies in the first quadrant. The angle is in the first quadrant. Okay. Next, 750. Okay, 750 means what? First is 360. Okay, this is the 360. Next is again 360. Okay, that is a 720. पुन्हा वर आपण 30 degrees आणणार, and hence terminal ray OP is in the first quadrant. You can express. Since the terminal arm OP lies in the first quadrant, the angle is in the first quadrant. Next angle 945. Okay, now the 945 means what? That is a first is 180, second 180, third 180, fourth 180, fifth 180. That is a 180 into 5. You will get the 900, and the last is 45. The terminal ray OP lies in the third quadrant. Okay. Now the next, since the terminal arm OP lies in the third quadrant, the angle is in the third quadrant. Next, 1120, 1120. 1120 means what? We will take 1080 plus 40 degree. या प्रकारे पण आपल्याला ते करता येऊ शकतं. That is 6 into 180 degree plus 40 degree. Okay, that is a 6 times 180. This is the first time, second, third, fourth, okay, fifth, and this is the sixth one, and again 40 degree, then it makes 1120. The terminal ray lies in the first quadrant, and hence the angle is in the first quadrant. Next, minus 180. It is in the clockwise sense. The terminal ray lies in the fourth quadrant. OP. Okay, since the terminal arm OP lies in the fourth quadrant, the angle is in the fourth quadrant. Okay. As the measure of angle is minus, and hence we will measure in a clockwise sense from the positive direction of the x-axis, that is from the OX is the initial ray and OP is the terminal ray. Next, minus 330. Okay, and if we start here from here, this is the 180, 270, and next we'll take the 60, that is a minus 330. Again, the terminal ray lies in the first quadrant. Okay, now as there is a negative sign, we will measure this angle in a clockwise sense. Okay, next, minus 500. Now see this here, minus 500 means what? Here we will measure this angle in a clockwise sense. It is the first 180, second 180, that is a 360, and next is 140, that is a 360 plus 140, it makes 500, and hence the terminal ray lies in the third quadrant. Okay, Next, minus 820. Okay. Now here, next is minus 820 म्हणजे काय 2 into 360 म्हणजे किती येणार 720 plus 100. Then it will make the 820. म्हणजे काय की आपल्याला दोन रोटेशन्स कंप्लीट करावे लागणार आहे in a negative direction. This is the first one. Okay. And this is the second one. Again, minus 100. It will, the terminal ray will lies in the third quadrant. Okay. And it lies in the third quadrant. Since the terminal arm OP lies in the third quadrant, the angle is in third quadrant. आणि बऱ्याच वेळा या टाईपचे नंबर्स आले तर आपण 360 च्या मल्टिपल्स मध्ये फाइंड आउट करणार आणि कधी कधी 180 च्या मल्टिपल्स मध्ये देखील फाइंड आउट करू शकतो. आपल्याला ते इझी जाऊ शकते. ओके. नाउ दी नेक्स्ट, convert the following angles into radian. 85 degree, that is we know that 180 degree is equals to pi radian. Okay, therefore 1 degree is equals to pi upon 180 radian. Therefore 85 degree is equals to 85 into pi upon 180 radian, and if we simplify, and then you will get 17 pi upon 36 radian. Okay, हे simplification तुम्ही ते करू शकता. Now the next, convert 250 into the radian. Again 180 degree is equals to pi radian. Therefore 1 degree is equals to pi upon 180 radian. म्हणजे आपल्याला डिग्रीचं मेजर रेडियन मध्ये करायचं असेल तर त्याला पाय अपॉन 180 ने मल्टिप्लाय करणार. 250 into pi upon 180. And again if we simplify, then 0 0 इथे कट होणार. Therefore you will get 25 pi upon 18 radian. Okay. Now the next, convert the following angle in the radian. Minus 132, and the same thing is here multiplied with pi upon 180, and if you simplify, then you will get here the, that is the division is from the 12. 12 ने आपण त्याला minimize करू शकतो, simplify करू शकतो. You will get 11, and here is a 15. Okay, minus 11 pi upon 15 radian. Next, convert the angles to the radian. The 65 degree 30 minutes. ते कसं लिहिणार 65 degree plus 30 minutes. Okay, हा 65 degree is okay, no problem. Next is a, we will convert this 30 minutes to the degree, that is a 30 upon 60. Degree means what, 1 upon 2 degree, and hence it is in the degree, that is a 65 plus 1 upon 2 bracket complete degree. 65 into 2, 130 plus 1, you will get 131 upon 2 degree. Now we'll convert this degree to the radian. We'll multiply pi upon 180, 131 upon 2 into pi upon 180, and if we simplify, then you will get 65 degree 30 minutes is equals to 131 pi upon 360 radian. Okay, easy questions are there. Again convert this to the radian. पहिला degree as it is ठेवणार तो 30 degree 30 minutes means what, 30 upon 60 degree. त्याचं मिनिट्सचं कन्वर्जन आपण डिग्री मध्ये करणार. ओके, दॅट इज 1 degree is equals to 60 minutes. therefore याला 60 ने डिवाइड करणार. 30 upon 60 degree, therefore you will get 1 upon 2. 75 plus 1 upon 2 degree. 75 into 2, that is equals to 151 upon 2 degree. Okay, and again we will multiply this degree to the radian, that is a pi upon 180. Okay, and this next simplification, that is a 2 into 180, you will get 360. Therefore 151 pi upon 360 radian, and hence we will convert this degree to the radian. Okay. Next, 40 degree and 48 minutes. 40 degree plus 48 minutes, that is a 40 plus 48 upon 60 degree. पुन्हा याला डिवाइड करणार 12 ने. Okay, you will get here 12 fours are 48 and 12 fives are 60. That is a 4 by 5 degree. Okay, next we will add in 40 plus 4 by 5 degree. 5 into 4, 40, you will get 200. 200 plus 4, 204 upon 5. This is the degree. Again convert this degree to the radian, that is multiplied it with pi upon 180, and then simplification, you will get 17 pi upon 75. Okay, तुम्ही ते सिम्प्लिफाय करू शकता. Divide with 12, these two terms you will get here 17 and here 15. 15 into 5, 75, and again 17 into pi, you will get 17 pi radian, and hence 40 degree 48 minutes is equals to 17 pi upon 75 radian. Next conversion, 7 pi by 12 radian. Again we will convert this to the degree measure. Okay, this is the radian. To convert the degree, that is a pi radian is equals to 180, and hence to convert this radian to degree, we have to multiply this radian by 180 upon pi, and here 7 pi upon 12 into 180 upon pi. इथे काय pi pi कट होणार and 12 ones are okay. इथे किती येणार तर 15. 15 into 7 you will get 105 degree. Okay. Next, minus 5 pi by 3 radian. Again minus 5 pi by 3 into 180 upon pi. पुन्हा इथे pi pi इथे काय कट होतील 3 ones are, and here you will get the 60. 60 into 5 you will get minus 300. Okay, या प्रकारे आपल्याला ते कन्वर्जन करता येईल. 5 रेडियन पुन्हा 180 upon pi. 5 into 180 you will get 900 upon pi, and this is the degree. Next is 11 pi upon 18 radian. Again we will multiply 11 pi upon 18 radian by 180 upon pi. Here again pi pi get cancelled. 18 ones are and 18 tens are. 10 into 11 you will get 110 degree. Okay, now the next one, minus 1 by 4 radian. Minus 1 by 4 radian is equals to minus 1 by 4 into 180 upon pi degree. And next simplification, that is 180 upon 4, you will get here 45, and that is a minus 45 upon pi degree. Okay, next, express the following angles in degree, minute and the second. मग काय दिलं त्याने? First of all 183.7 degree. Now 1 degree means what? 60 minutes, and 1 minute means what? 60 seconds. आता 183.7 can be written as 183 degree and 0.7 minute, 0.7 degree. Okay, degree as it is ठेवणार. 0.7 चं मिनिट मध्ये कन्वर्ट करण्यासाठी आपण त्याला 60 ने मल्टिप्लाय करणार. 0.7 into 60 minutes, and their multiplication is, that is a 42 minutes. इथे पुढे fraction मिळत नाही, and keep it as it is, and hence 183.7 degree is equals to 183 degree and 42 minutes. Next, 245.33 degree. Again 245.33, that is a 245 plus 0.33 degree. पुन्हा 0.33 degree into 60, that is will be converted into minutes. That is a 19.8. त्यांचं multiplication किती आहे ना 19.8. तुम्ही ते multiplication करू शकता. 19.8 minutes. Again 19 minutes is a complete integer here. Next 0.8 is minute. We will convert this 0.8 to the second. Okay, that is 0.8 into second. ये minutes आहे त्याचं conversion second मध्ये करायचं असेल तर त्याला पुन्हा 60 ने मल्टिप्लाय करणार, and then it will be converted into the second. 0.8 into 60 you will get 48 second, and hence it is converted to the 245 degree, 19 minutes and 48 second, and hence the answer. Okay, आपण बघू शकता हे. Next, express the again in degree, minutes and second. 1 by 5 radian. 1 by 5 radian is equals to 1 upon 5 into 180 upon pi. त्यांचं multiplication किती येणार? 180 upon 5 means what? 36 upon pi. But pi means what? 3.14. 36 upon 3.14 हे जर आपण divide केलं, then you will get 11.46 is equals to 11 degree plus 0.46 degree. Now next we will convert this 11 degree 0.46 degree to the minutes and second. First is 11 degree as it is. 0.46 याला आपण first minute मध्ये convert करणार. 0.46 into 60, and that will be converted into the minutes. त्यांचं multiplication 0.46 into 60 means what? 27.6 minutes. पुन्हा complete number आपण इकडे घेणार minutes चा, 27 minutes and 0.2 minutes. Now again multiply these 0.6 by 60, then it will be converted to the second. 0.6 into 60, then you will get 36 second, and hence 11 degree plus 27 minutes and 36 second. It's approximately a multiplication तुम्ही करू शकता. Okay. Now the next, in triangle ABC, if the measure of angle A is equals to 7 pi radian upon 36, measure of angle B is equals to 120 degree. Find measure of angle C in degree and radian. Now 1 degree is equals to 180 upon pi radian. The first is measure of angle A is equals to 7 pi upon 36 radian, that is equals to 7 pi upon 36 into 180 upon pi. Again this pi get cancelled. Okay. Next 36 ones are and 36 5s are 180. 7 into 5 you will get 35 degree, and hence this radian is converted into the degree. Now the next, measure of angle B is 120, and we know that the sum of measures of angles of triangles is 180. Therefore measure of angle A plus measure of angle B plus measure of angle C is equals to 180. Now the measure of angle A is a 35, B is 120, plus measure of angle C is, that's we want to find out, is equals to 180, and hence measure of angle C is equals to 180 degree minus sum of these two angles is 155, and hence 180 minus 155, and that's equals to 25. Now we'll convert this degree, measure of angle, this is in degree, now we'll convert into the radian. That is a 25 degree is equals to 25 into pi upon 180 रेडियन. त्याला आपण डिग्री मध्ये जर कन्वर्ट करायचं असेल तर त्याला आपण पाय अपॉन 180 ने मल्टिप्लाय करतो, अँड नेक्स्ट सिम्प्लिफिकेशन, पुन्हा त्याला 5 ने आपण सिम्प्लिफाय करणार. यू विल गेट हियर 36, that is a 5 into pi, you will get 5 pi by 36 radian, and in this way the measure of angle C in degree 25 degree, in minutes, sorry, in radian it is a 5 pi by 36 radian. Okay, पुन्हा इथे बघू शकताय तुम्ही. Okay, next, two angles of the triangles are 5 pi by 9 radian, 5 pi by 18 radian. Find the degree and the radian measure of the third angle. Okay, now the first angle, angle A, is a 5 pi by 9 radian. Okay, and the second is measure of angle B is equals to 5 pi by 18 radian, and their sum is equals to 180, that is equals to pi radian. 5 pi by 9 plus 5 pi by 18 plus measure of angle C is equals to pi, and if we simplify, याला numerator denominator ला आपण 2 ने मल्टिप्लाय करणार. you will get 18 to the denominator. 5 into 2 10 pi plus 5 pi, you will get 15 pi upon 18, plus measure of angle C is equals to pi, and hence measure of angle C is equals to pi minus 15 pi upon 18, and if we simplify, 18 into pi, 18 pi minus 15 pi, you will get 3 pi upon 18, and hence it is a pi by 6. Now convert this pi by 6 to the degree, it is in the radian. Therefore pi by 6 into pi by 6 into 180 upon pi degree, and if we simplify, then you will get here the 30 degree, and hence the measure of angle C in the degree is a 30 degree, and in the radian it is a pi by 6 radian. Easy questions are there. Next, in a right angled triangle, the acute angles are in the ratio 4:5. Find the angles of the triangles in degree and the radian. या टाइपचा प्रॉब्लेम आपण सॉल्व एक्झाम्पल मध्ये देखील केलाय. Let ABC be the right angle triangle. Right angle at A. Okay, measure of angle A is 90 degree. The acute angles, that is the measure of angle B and the measure of angle C, are in the ratio 4:5. And let common multiple be x. Let measure of angle B is equals to 4k, measure of angle C is equals to 5k, and hence measure of angle A plus measure of angle B plus measure of angle C is equals to 180. Therefore measure of, we know the measure of angle A is a 90, B is a 4k, C is 5k, is equals to 180, and hence 4k plus 5k is 9k, and therefore 180 minus 90 you will get 90k, and त्या दोघांचं मेजर किती तर 90 degree. Therefore k is equals to 90 upon 9, you will get 10 degree. Okay, again we will convert this the angles. मग पहिला angle किती असेल? It's a 4k, 4 into 10, you will get 40 degree. We will convert this angle to the radian. That is a 40 into pi upon 180 radian. That is a 2 pi by 9 radian. A simplification करणार त्यामध्ये. Okay, this 2 0 0 will get cancelled, and 2 2s are 4 and 2 9s are 18. That is a 2 pi upon 9 radian. Next 50 degree, 50 into pi upon 180. पुन्हा इथे 0 0 will get cancelled. You will get 5 pi upon 18 radian, and the last is 90 into pi upon 180, you will get pi by 2 radian. Okay, and hence these are in the degree and these are in the radian. Hence the angles of the triangles are in the degree: 40, 50, 90, 2 pi, 2 pi by 9 radian, 5 pi by 18 radian, pi by 2 radian. Okay. Now the next question number 8. पण तुम्ही ते बघू शकता, नॉर्मल इझी क्वेश्चन आहे तो. Okay, question number 8. The sum of the two angles is 5 pi radian and the difference is 60 radian. Find their measures in the degree. Okay, now this radian, ज्याची sum किती आहे तर 5 pi radian. We will convert it to the degree. That is 5 pi is multiplied with 180 upon pi. Okay, and it is converted into the degree. This pi get cancelled. 180 upon 180 into 5, you will get 900 degree. Let degree measures of the angles x, b, x and y. Therefore, the sum of the angles is 900 degree and their difference is 60 degree. हे आपल्याला दिलेलं आहे. Okay, and therefore x plus y is equals to 900, x minus y is equals to 60 degree. If you add these two, this y get cancelled. You will get 2x is equals to 960, and therefore x is equals to 960 upon 2. You will get 480, and the measure of the first angle is, that is 480. Next, to find out the measure of another angle, we will substitute the value of x. X plus y is equals to 900. It is a 480 plus y is equals to 900, and therefore y is equals to 900 minus 480. You will get 420, and hence the degree of the two angles are 480 and 420 degree. Okay, now the next question number 9. The measures of angles of triangles are in the ratio 3:7:8. Find their measures in degree and the radian. Let the common multiple be k, and their measures are 3k, 7k, 8k. Their sum is equals to 180. That is a 3k plus 7k plus 8k, 3k plus 7k, 10k plus 8k, 18k is equals to 180, and hence k is equals to 180 upon 18. You will get k is equals to 10. Therefore, the angles of triangles are 3k means what, 3 into 10, you will get 30. 7 into k, 7 into 10, that is 70. 8k, that is 8 into 10, you will get 80. And these are the angles in the degree. Okay. Now convert it to the radian. मग 30 degree आहे, त्याचं radian मध्ये convert करायचं असेल तर pi upon 180, that is a 3 ones and 3 6 18. 0 0 cut करणार, that is a pi by 6 radian. 70 degree, 70 into pi upon 180, again 0 0 get cancelled. 7 pi by 18 radian. 18 degree means what, 18 into pi by 180. This 0 0 get cancelled, and again we will simplify this. This is the 4 and multiply, simplify with the 2. That is a 2 4s 8 and 2 9s are 18. Then you will get 4 pi upon 9 radian, and hence the measures of the angles are in degree and these are the in radian. Okay, त्याच टाइपचे क्वेश्चन्स आहेत, इझी क्वेश्चन्स आहेत ते. Next, question number 10. The measures of angles of a triangles are in AP. The greatest angle is a 5, times the smallest. Find the angles in degree and the radian. The first is, let the angles of triangles are a minus d, a plus d in degree. Okay. And the sum of the angles of the triangles is 180. A minus d plus a plus d is equals to 180. This dt get cancelled. You will get 3a is equals to 180. A is equals to 60 degree. Next, a plus d is equals to 5 times a minus d. Then apply the relation दिले. What is the relation? The greatest is the 5 times the smallest. Greatest is equals to the 5 times the smallest. Which is the greatest? सगळ्यात मोठा कोण आहे ते a plus d. Is a 5 times the smallest. 5 in bracket a minus d. Okay. The value of a is 60 plus d is equals to 5 in bracket 60 minus d. Next simplification. 5 into 60 300. 5 into d minus 5d. मग तो minus 5d इकडे आणणार. That will become 6d is equals to 240. Therefore d is equals to 240 upon 6. You will get d is equals to 40. Therefore the angles of the triangles are a minus d. Means what? 60. Here is a minus sign. 60 minus 40 you will get 20. A is a 60 and the next is a plus d. That is a 60 plus 40. You will get the 100. म्हणजे angles किती आले? The 20 degree, 60 degree and the 100 degree. Now convert this to the radian. म्हणजे त्या 20 ला कशाने मल्टिप्लाय करणार? Again pi upon 180. That is the 20 into pi upon 180. You will get pi by 9 radian. Very simple simplification. Okay. Next is a 60 degree. 60 into pi upon 180. You will get pi by 3 radian. Okay. 61 and 60. It's a 180. Next is again we'll this is the simplify with the 20. 25 is 100 and 29 is 180. Okay, that is a 5 pi by 9 radian. Hence the angles of the triangles are 20 degree, 60 degree, 100 degree or pi by 9 radian, pi by 3 radian, pi by 9 radian. Okay, easy question. Now the next question. In a cyclic quadrilateral, two adjacent angles are 40 degree and pi by 3 radian. Find the angles of the quadrilateral. Adjacent angles दिले त्या figure मध्ये. One is a 40 degree, another is a pi by 3 radian. We know the property of the cyclic quadrilateral. 10th standard मध्ये तुम्ही learn केलेली. That is the sum of the opposite angles is 180 and hence we'll write here. The pi by 3 radian is equals to pi by 3 into 180 upon pi. पुन्हा डिग्री मध्ये कन्वर्ट करणार ते pi get cancel 180 upon 3 means what? You will get it 60. Let quadrilateral ABCD is a cyclic. Okay, that's we have given. Therefore, measure of angle A is 40 degree. And what about these are two adjacent angles. Therefore, the angle opposite to angle A is a C. Angle opposite to angle B is a D. Its a measure is Y. आणि मग काय ते that's a sum is equals to 180. That is the measure of angle. Since the sum of the pairs of opposite angles of cyclic quadrilateral is 180. That is we get measure of angle A plus measure of angle C is equals to 180. See this here. Measure of angle A plus measure of angle C is equals to 180. Therefore here you will get 140. Okay. And here we will write here measure of angle A plus C is 180. Measure of angle B plus D is equals to also 180. Therefore 40 plus X is equals to 180 and 60 plus Y is equals to 180. What about the X? 180 minus 40, you will get 140 and 180 minus 60, you will get 120 and hence the angles of cyclic quadrilaterals are 40, 60. These are the adjacent and these are the opposite angle to the 40 and this is opposite angle to 160 degree. Okay. Easy question है तो. Okay. Now the next. One angle of quadrilateral has measure 2 pi by 5 radian and the measure of the other three angles are in the ratio 2:3:4. Find their measures in degree and radian. Let ABCD be the quadrilateral such that The first we will find out the measure of angle. This is as A. Okay. याला पहिल्या angle ला आपण A treat करूया. Measure of angle A is equals to 2 pi by 5 radian. याचं conversion आपण degree मध्ये करणार. 2 pi by 5 into 180 upon pi. And here the pi will get cancelled. You will get here that is a 360 upon 5. Then if you divide with the 5, therefore you will get 72 degree. And hence the measure of angle A is a 72 degree. What about the other angles? Since the other angles are in the ratio 2:3:4, let these angles be 2K, 3K, 4K in degrees. मग यामध्ये common multiple आपण काय घेतला तर K घेतलेला आहे. Now the sum of the angles of the quadrilateral is equals to 180 and hence here 72 degree plus 2K plus 3K plus 4K is equals to 360. Now here 2K plus 3K is 5K plus 4K 9K and therefore 9K is equals to 360 minus a 72. You will get 288 and hence 9K is equals to 288 and hence K is equals to 288 upon 9 and hence you will get K is equals to 32 degree. What about the first angle? पहिला angle किती येतं 2K. 2 into 32 you will get 64 degree. Second 3K, that is a 3 into 32 you will get 96. 4K, 4 into 32 you will get 128. नंतर त्यांचं degree measures radian मध्ये convert करणार. That is the first is a 64. Means what? To convert this 64 to the radian, pi upon 180. Simplification 16 pi upon 45 radian. Next 96 is equals to 96 into pi upon 180 radian. This simplification करना. Okay, you will get 8 pi upon 15 radian. Okay. Next 180 degree, that is a 128 into pi upon 180 radian. Okay, we'll convert to this degree to the radian. And after simplification, you will get 32 upon 45 pi radian. And hence the angles of the quadrilaterals in degree 72, 64, 96, 180 or in radian 2 pi by 5 radian, 16 pi by 45 radian, 8 pi by 15 radian, 32 pi by 45 radian. Okay. Now the next question. Find the degree and the radian measure of the exterior and the interior angle of regular. First is pentagon. We know that the sum of the measures of exterior angles of a polygon is 360. Okay. The measure of the interior angles of regular polygon are equal. त्याचे सर्व interior angles कसे असतात ते equal असतात. And hence the measure of exterior angle of a regular polygon are also equal because they make the linear pair of the angles. Therefore, the measure of exterior angle of a regular polygon, high important formula, that is 360 upon n. N means what? The number of the sides. 360 upon 5, you will get 72. And hence, in radian, 72 into pi upon 180 radian. Then, after simplification, you will get 2 pi by 5 radian. The sum of measures of an interior angle and the exterior angle of a polygon is 180. They form the linear pair. And hence, the measure of an interior angle of a regular polygon is equals to 180 minus measure of exterior angle, that is 72, is equals to 108. And we will convert to the radian, that is 108 into pi upon 180 radian. And again, if we simplify, you will get 3 pi by 5 radian. And hence, the exterior and the interior angles of regular pentagon are 72 degree or 2 pi by 5 radian and 108 or 3 pi by 5 radian. Okay, these are the respectively. Okay, first is exterior angle and this is the interior angle. Now the next, hexagon. The measure of an extra angle of a regular hexagon, that is a 360 upon the number of the sides. Hexagon ला sides घ्यायचे असतात तर 6. 360 upon 6 केलं तर you will get the 60 degree. पुन्हा हे रेडियन मध्ये कन्वर्ट करणार 60 into pi upon 180. पुन्हा लोवेस्ट करणार 61 and 63 चा 180. Then you will get pi by 3 radian. The sum of the measure of an interior angle and an exterior angle of the regular polygon is 180. The measure of an interior angle of regular hexagon is equals to 180 minus 60 degree. Then you will get 120. पुन्हा हे रेडियन मध्ये कन्वर्ट करणार. That is 120 into pi upon 180, and this is in the radian. पुन्हा हे 0 0 कट होणार. 6 ने त्याला लोएस्ट करणार. 6 2 चा 12 and 6 3 चा 18. Therefore you will get 2 pi by 3 radian, and hence the exterior and the interior angle of a regular hexagon are 60 degree or pi by 3 radian. म्हणजे हा exterior angle झाला. Next, interior angle is 120 degree or 2 pi by 3 radian respectively. Now the next question. Septagon, the polygon having the 7 sides. The measure of an exterior angle of a regular septagon is equals to 360 upon 7. हे मात्र आता fraction मध्ये येणार आहे. That is equals to 51.43 degree. Now we'll convert this to the radian. That is again we will convert this 360 upon 7 degree to the radian. 360 upon 7 into pi upon 180 radian. Okay, and if you simplify this, you will get 2 pi by 7 radian. This is the exterior angle of a regular septagon. The sum of measures of an interior angle and an exterior angle of a regular polygon is 180. Therefore, the measure of an interior angle of regular septagon is 180 minus 360 upon 7 degree. Here simplify करणार. That is 180 into 7. You will get 1260 minus 360 upon 7 degree. And if you subtract it, you will get 900 upon 7. That is nothing but 128.57 degree. Again, we will convert this degree measure to the radian. That is a 900 upon 7. हा convert करणार आपण इथे 900 upon 7 into pi upon 180. And after simplification, you will get 5 pi by 7 radian. And hence, the exterior and the interior angle of a regular septagon are 51.43 degree or 2 pi by 7 radian and 128.57 degree, or this is the interior angle, which is the or 5 pi by 7 radian respectively. Okay. Now the next, octagon. It has the 8 sides. The measure of an exterior angle of a regular octagon 360 upon 8. जर त्याला डिवाइड केलं तर तुम्हाला 45 मिळेल. पुन्हा convert this 45 to the radian multiplied with pi upon 180. Then you will get pi by 4 radian. Again, same thing is here. Sum of the measures of an interior and the exterior angle is equals to 180. Therefore, the measure of an interior angle of a regular octagon is equals to 180 minus 45. That is equals to 135. And convert this to the radian. That is 135 is multiplied with pi upon 180 radian. And hence you will get 3 pi by 4 radian. And hence, the exterior and the interior angle of a regular octagon are 45 degree or pi by 4 radian. This is the exterior angle. What about the interior angle? Is 135 or 3 pi by 4 radian respectively. त्याच टाइपचे क्वेश्चन्स आहेत. मला 100% जमेल ते. Now the next. These are the important question. Okay. Find the angle between hour hand and the minute hand in a clock at 10 past 11. Okay. म्हणजे 11 वाजून 10 मिनिटांनी या दोन काट्यांमधला आपल्याला अँगल फाइंड आउट करायचा आहे. ओके. Now see this here. When this hour hand is at the place of the 11 and the minute hand is at the place of the 2, the angle between them is 90 degree. But in the 10 minutes, the hour hand covers a distance of 10 minutes from the 11 to the 12. We'll subtract from 90 degree. Then we will get the required angle between these two hands. Okay. Now we'll start here. The angle between any two consecutive number of the clock is 360 upon 12 is 30 degree. कुठल्याही दोन नंबर्स मधला अँगल किती असतो तर 30 डिग्री असतो. If the minute hand is at 2 and the hour hand is at 11, so 11 वरती राहिला असता, then the angle between them is a 3 into 30, that is a 90 degree. But at 10 past 11, म्हणजे 11 वाजून 10 मिनिटं झाले, that is 11.10, the hour hand has moved to 10 minutes towards 12. Therefore, in 60 minutes, the hour hand covers 30 degree, and therefore in 10 minutes it covers 30 upon 6 degree. That is the 5 degree. Okay. त्या 10 मिनिटात त्याने किती angle cover केलेला असेल तर 5 degree. And therefore the angle between the two hands of the clock at the 10 past 11 is 90 minus 5 degree, and which is the 85 degree. Okay. This is the answer. Okay. Now the next. 20 past 7. Okay. 20 past 7. इथे देखील आपल्याला या प्रकारे करता येईल. The hour hand, if it is at the place of the 4 and the minute hand is at the 4 and the hour hand is at the 7, the angle between them is a 90 degree, because the 30, 30 and 30. But in 20 minutes, the hour hand will add the more degrees to this 90 degree, and ते आपल्याला find out करायचं आहे. Okay. Now we'll see the one by one. The angle between any two consecutive number of a clock is 360 upon 12, that is equals to 30 degree. If the minute hand is at 4, so 4 वरती असेल, and the hour hand is at the 7, the angle between them is a 3 into 30 degree. 3 into 30 degree, that is a 90 degree. But at 20 past 7, म्हणजे 7 वाजून 20 मिनिटांनी, okay, at the 7:20, the hour hand has moved 20 minutes towards the 8. Okay. In 60 minutes, the hour hand covers 30 degree. 60 मिनिटात तो 30 degree cover करतो, and therefore in 20 minutes it covers, that is in 20 into 30 upon 60. प्रत्येकदा 30 upon 60 हा कॉमन असणार आहे, आणि जेवढे मिनिट्स असतील त्याला त्याने मल्टिप्लाइड करायचं आपण, then you will get this amount, that is hour hand moves toward the 8. Okay. And therefore the angle between the two hands of the clock at 20 past 7 is a 90 degree plus 10 degree, and that is equals to 100 degree. Okay. म्हणजे 20 मिनिटात त्या hour hand ने जे डिस्टन्स कव्हर केलेले ते आपल्याला फाइंड आउट करायचं असतं. तो एका मिनिटामध्ये 1/2 डिग्री हे कव्हर करत असतो. इट्स व्हेरी सिंपल. 1/2 degree, and hence in the 20 minutes it will cover the 10 degree, and we add this 10 in 90. Okay, then you will get the 100 degree. Okay, next 35, again I will repeat here, 35 past 1 म्हणजे काय, 1 वाजून 35 मिनिटं. त्यावेळेस या दोन हँड्स मधला आपल्याला अँगल फाइंड आउट करायचा आहे. ओके. Our hand is at the position of 1 and the minute hand is at the position of the 7. The angle between them is a straight angle. It means that the measure is 180 degree. And after the 35 minutes, the hour hand will move towards to some degrees, and that we will find out it. And then we will subtract from 180. That will be the required angle between the hour hand and the minute hand. Now see this again. या नेहमीच्या आपल्या स्टेप्स आहेत. The angle between any two consecutive number of a clock is 360 upon 12. Then you will get here 30. Next, if the minute hand is at 7 and the hour hand is at 1, the angle between them is 60 into 30. That is equals to 180. But at past 35, okay, 35 1, that is at 1.35, the hour hand has moved 35 minutes towards 2. म्हणजे हा hour hand हा 2 कडे गेलेला असेल 35 मिनिटं. Okay, that we want to find out. In 60 minutes, the hour hand covers 30 degree, and therefore in 35 minutes it covers. तोच फॉर्म्युला 30 upon 60 हे कॉमन असणार आहे, त्याला 35 ने मल्टिप्लाय करणार आहे. And if we multiply and simplify 31 चा 1 and 32 चा 60, that is 35 upon 2, you will get 17 degree 30 minutes. हे कशातनं मायनस करावं लागेल आपल्याला? हे 180 तनं मायनस करावं लागेल. And therefore the angle between the two hands of the clock at 35 past 1 is 180 minus 17 degree 30 minutes is equals to. आता हे सबस्ट्रॅक्शन कसं करणार? 180 मधनं 17 मायनस करणार, you will get 163. पुन्हा आपण we want to subtract 30 minutes. पुन्हा या 163 मधनं 1 डिग्री घेणार, त्यातनं त्याचं कन्वर्जन मिनिट मध्ये करणार and subtract it 30. Then you will get 162 degree and the 30 minutes. It's like this. Okay, ते subtraction करताना 180 degree मधनं 17 degree minus करणार. Okay, then you will get here 163 degree. अजून आपल्याला 30 minutes हे मायनस करायचे, पुन्हा यातनं 1 डिग्री घेणार. ओके, then it will become 162 degree. तो 1 डिग्री त्यातनं हे 30 minutes मायनस करणार. 1 degree means what? 60 minutes. 60 minutes minus 30 minutes, you will get again here 30 minutes. And hence their subtraction. हे सबस्ट्रॅक्शन कसं आलं तर ते या प्रकारे एक्सप्लेन केलेलं आहे. पहिल्यांदा डिग्रीचं मायनस करायचं, पुन्हा 30 मिनिट्स आपल्याला मायनस करण्यासाठी आपण पुन्हा 1 डिग्री घेत असतो, त्यामुळे तो 162 डिग्री होतो. आणि एका डिग्रीचं पुन्हा कन्वर्जन मिनिट्स मध्ये करायचं, त्याच्यातनं हे 30 मिनिट्स मायनस करणार, म्हणून 30 मिनिट्स त्यामध्ये राहणार. रिमेनिंग मिनिट्स आर 30 मिनिट्स. अँड हेन्स द अँगल बिटवीन द आवर हँड अँड द मिनिट हँड इज 162 degree and 30 minutes at 1:35 minute. 1 past 35 minute. Okay, this is the angle between them. Next, 5:45 म्हणजे 6 वाजायला अजून 15 मिनिटं बाकी असताना या दोन्ही हँड्स मधला आपल्याला अँगल फाइंड आउट करायचा आहे. ओके, इफ these two hands are at, that is our hand is at 6 and the minute hand is at 9, the angle between them is 90 degree. Okay, आता यानंतर काय की 90 पेक्षा निश्चित जास्त असणार आहे. that is it will be the add to the 90 degree. 90 degree मध्ये किती add होणार? that is a 15 into 1 upon 2 degree. Okay, now see this here. The angle between any two consecutive number of a clock is 360 upon 12, that is equals to 30 degree. Okay, हे प्रत्येकदा आपण या स्टेप्स मध्ये लिहित असतो. इफ द मिनिट हँड इज ॲट 9, आपण त्या स्टँडर्ड पोझिशन घेणार. मिनिट हँड इज ॲट 9 अँड द आवर हँड इज ॲट 5. ठीक आहे, त्याने तो 5 मध्ये घेतलेला आहे, चालेल आपल्याला. द अँगल बिटवीन देम इज 4 into 30. किती प्लेसेस येतात तिथे? 1 2 3 4. 4 into 30, then you will get 120. But at 5:45 means what? At 4:45, the hour hand has moved 45 minutes towards the 6. मग ते मायनस करणार. Okay, and therefore in 60 minutes the hour hand covers the 30 degree, and therefore 45 minutes it will cover again 30 upon 60 common into 45. Then you will get 22 degree and the 30 minutes, and hence we'll subtract 22 degree 30 minutes from 120 degree, and hence that subtraction is 120 degree minus 22 degree 30 minutes and is equals to 97 degree and 30 minutes. पुन्हा हे सबस्ट्रॅक्शन करता येते, 120 मधनं आधी 22 मायनस करणार, यू विल गेट 98. पुन्हा 30 मिनिट्स सबस्ट्रॅक्ट करण्यासाठी 1 डिग्री घेणार, मग तुम्हाला तिथे त्या डिग्रीचं कन्व्हर्जन मिनिट्स मध्ये करणार, ते किती होणार तर 60 मिनिट्स. त्यातनं हे 30 मिनिट्स मायनस करणार, 60 minutes minus 30 minutes, then the remaining minutes are 30 minutes, and hence the angle between these two hands at 5:45 is 97 degree and 30 minutes. Okay. Now the next. At 2:20 म्हणजे 2 वाजून 20 मिनिटांनी. ओके, आता इथे तेच आपण कन्सिडरेशन करणार. When the hour hand is at 2 and the minute hand is at 4, the angle between them is a 60. But we have to reduce. That is in 20 minutes, hour hand ने जेवढं अँगल कव्हर केलेला असेल तो 60 मधनं आपल्याला मायनस करावा लागेल. एका मिनिटाला 1/2 डिग्री तो कव्हर करत असतो, and therefore in 20 minutes it will cover 10 degree. And therefore the angle between them is a 50 degree. Now see this here. The angle between any two consecutive numbers of a clock is 360/12. That is a 30 degree. A common नेहमीचे dialogues आपल्याला पुन्हा पुन्हा ते लिहायचे असतात. If the minute hand is at 4, minute hand is at 4, and hour hand is at 2, the angle between them is a 2 into 30. That is equals to 60 degree. But at 2:20, the hour hand has moved 20 minutes towards 3. 20 minutes towards the 3. ते आपल्याला फाइंड आउट करायचं आहे आणि ते 60 मधनं मायनस करायचं आहे. Therefore, in 60 minutes, the hour hand covers the 30 degree, and therefore in 20 minutes, it covers. That is a 20 into 30/60. That is, you will get 10 degree. And hence, 60 minus 10, you will get 50 degree. And hence, the angle between hour hand and the minute hand at 2:20 is 50 degree. Okay, easy question set. Okay, at 10:10. Okay, म्हणजे 10 वाजून 10 मिनिटांनी. Okay, now same thing is here. If the hour hand is at 10 and the minute hand is at 2, the angle between them is a 30 plus 30 plus 30 plus 30. That is a 120 degree. And now here, in 10 minutes, the hour hand will cover a distance of 5 degree. 5 degree तो तिथे कव्हर करणार, and 120 मधनं ते 5 degree जर मायनस केलं, then you will get the 115 degree, and that is with the answer. पण तरी देखील आपल्याला या स्टेप्स नुसार आपल्याला ते फाइंड आउट करायचं आहे. Again, the angle between the any two consecutive numbers of a clock is 360/12. That is equals to 30 degree. Okay. Next, if the minute hand is at 2 and the hour hand is at 10, the angle between them is a 4 into 30. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 into 30, that is equals to 120. But at 10:10, the hour hand has moved towards the 10 minutes toward the 11. 10 मिनिटात तो 11 पर्यंत काहीतरी अँगल कव्हर केलेला असेल. And therefore, in 60 minutes, the hour hand covers the 30 degree, and therefore in the 10 minutes, it covers 30/60. हा कायमचा फिक्स कॉन्स्टंट आहे, त्याला फक्त मिनिट्सने मल्टिप्लाय करायचं. That is a 10 into 30/60. You will get the 5 degree. Okay, 31 चा 1, 32 चा 60. That is a 10/2. You will get 5 degree. And hence the angle between the two hands of the clock at 10:10 is a 120 minus 5 degree, and that is equals to 115. And hence the angle between the two hands of the clock at 10:10 is 115 degree. Okay. Now बघू शकता तुम्ही इथे. And in this way, we have completed this first exercise. Okay. आणि या व्हिडिओच्या आय बटनवर जर तुम्ही क्लिक केलं तर माझे यापूर्वीचे सर्व व्हिडिओ तुम्हाला बघायला मिळतील. Now we'll see in the next video. Till then, goodbye.